What a day, what a day. Not a day. Hello and welcome to PNC News. My name is Leslie Faircaker and I'm back like not your father. This past Heritage Week was one for the books. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but we uncovered so many secrets. Even Victoria's secrets was left bare. Ku saw all of this and figured, nah, this can't be the best you can do. Ow. Sorry, producer. So they made it even more easier. To spill the beans. So in today's news, that is exactly what we are doing. Liquid Deep have announced their return to music. I can't believe it. It's a fairy tale. The duo is set to perform at the Bloom Feast on the 15th of November. This will be their first live performance in nearly a decade. We welcome you back together, Liquid Deep. You don't have to be alone. Reactions to the duo's return have been mixed, with some fans celebrating the announcements, while others feel it may have come too late. It's never too late for a fairy tale. I will love them till time stands still. They will rise again. I want my Liquid Deep and I won't settle for less. I'm in too deep. Liquid Deep. Welcome aboard. Now for sports. Let's spill over to Eusebius Sunyat.
Thank you, Leslie. My name is Eusebius Swinyag and welcome to Sports and Stuff Like It. Now, let's get into your sports bulletin. We kick off your bulletin with rugby, where the Springboks absolutely demolished Argentina by beating them 67-30. The last time I saw a beating like that was when I lost my mother's Tupperware lid. The Springboks were on fire with Sasha Feinberg and Ngomo Zulu playing like a man possessed. He demanded Argentina cry for him. He scored 37 points, breaking the South African record for most points scored in a match. He did pretty fine. And now moving on to your football news. Manchester United lost 3-1 to Brentford. The last time I saw suffering like that was when I saw someone trying to buy petrol with 2 rand coins. Shame. United calling themselves the Red Devils, but these days they just play like red doilies. They just lie there on the table looking pretty and stopping nothing. At this rate, Old Trafford must be sponsored by Spur because everyone is just there for the points. And the fans, oh my word, the fans. United fans are more like loyal dogs waiting by the gate. Every season they say this is our season. No, my brother, it is not your year. It's Liverpool's year. It's City's year. And sometimes Arsenal's year. Okay, but maybe not really. But it never is your year. You like that uncle who keeps saying he's gonna start a business but never does. And now moving on to your weird sport of the week. It's called bog snorkeling. It's basically people diving into muddy swamp water, snorkel with fins and trying to swim 120 meters in dirty water. So basically it's just swimming in the trenches. These oaks train their whole year just to look like they're running away from debt collectors under the water. And what's the worst part about this? You can't even use normal swimming strokes. It's all flippers and panic. So imagine explaining that. I'm an athlete. I also swim in the mud. Nah, my brother, you don't swim in the mud. You are just a dirty fish. In South Africa, you don't need a bog snorkeling champion. All you have to do is wait for a storm that will fill up a pothole and boom, there you have a champion bog snorkeler in the middle of William Nickel. And that's all the time I have here at Sports and Stuff Like That. My name is Eusebius Swinyak. Back to you in studio. Leslie, you praying mantis.
Thank you, Eusebius Swinyak, but don't ever say that about Man United again. Leave that gedachte. Let's go to Joyce the Charlatan to tell us about the money we don't have. Over to you, Joyce the Charlatan.
Thank you so much, Liphuti. Welcome to the economic segment with yours truthfully, Joyce Bwagadi Chileteng. First up in your money memo, have you heard? South Africa's economy has remained surprisingly resilient this year in the face of many external headwinds, including a 30% tariff on exports to the USA. But the growth remains anemic. The world said, Southern, you are wasting. And South said, what waste? We are skinny. South Africa continues to get poorer and the country is struggling to get out of the sub-1% growth rate that it has been in for over a decade. South might need to find a job soon, maybe in China or Russia. Can the influencers help? 2-point system payouts are also not helping because South is a slay queen and she boo-boos at it in no time. But you didn't hear it. Next up in your news, South African consumers are feeling the very pinch as food baskets have increased and slightly in September. But while petrol prices kept the pressure going and not flowing into tanks as the Reserve Bank kept interest rates steady. Index showed that the average cost of a basic food basket for a family of 4 was 3,689.64 rand. A figure we are still above what many households can afford. This feels like the universe is tired of the summer will get the body I give it adults and put a hold on free will. Now we're all forced to starve. At least we'll beat the Ozempic allegations. Guilt-free, but very hungry. Furthermore, petroleum is still climbing and motorists are warned to prepare for a modest increase. This time, the dust of your shoes needs to be put off and borrow a school bag from your children because work clothes must go in there. Walk to work week has begun. Hak msebenzi tu! In your economic indicators, moving into livestock economic indicators, if you're in the market to purchase your partner, gentlemen and now ladies, here's how you can do it and how much a basic car will cost you. In South Africa, we are sitting at 10,000 South African rands. In the US, it will cost you $567.84. In China, you will pay 4,115 yen, 02 cents. And in the euros, you will pay 490 euros, 72 cents. That's all I have for you this week. Good night, God bless, and happy eating. Back to you, Lefufa.
Thank you, Joyce the Chalo. Speaking about losing money, over to you, Makora Tulala. Take it away. Like only you know how.
I told you guys, right? I don't want to keep micromanaging.
Danko Leslie, 10:45 isikhathi sokwenza imali. Clever kathandeki ibharenga sabeki. Gcwala ngami, ngigcwale ngawe. Guys, I know usually Umakora gives you the best news about those things, but today, ngifuna ukunitshela something. The world is different. Things have changed. I see you guys, you've been spilling the beans. The whole episode. I'm here to warn you guys. It's a risky business. What are you afraid of? Huh? You're afraid of someone spilling the beans? I'm here to give you the honest truth. Yeah. What do you think happened to the rapture? The funds, not available. Yeah, ask yourself, where is the money? Huh? Tooth fairy. When last did you see the tooth fairy working? You have all your teeth, all of you. Tooth fairy. Where are the funds? Not there. Father Christmas. Where are the funds? Huh? None of you have fathers here, and it's almost Christmas. I'm telling you the honest truth. You guys think, hey, me, I know all of these things, the secrets, the inner workings, man. My God. So, these hands, I know the truth, and I'm here to share it. Ask me, what is the truth? Ask.
What is the truth? What is the truth?
You want to say my God is out here spreading rumors? My lips are sealed. Back to you in studio, Leslie.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm back to you in studio. You can't think.
Can we also go?
There's more where that came from.
Thank you, Makora Tulala, for the crimes and the criminalities. Now for entertainment with the one and only THABISO di Roberts Bara.
Dumelang bagaetso, ke nna Thabiso di Rupetsanoga, aka Tops on Entertainment. And do I have a scoop for you today? Wedding bells and jubilation filled the streets of Naledi this past week as my favorite comedian Mpho Modikoane tied the knot in what appeared to be a beautiful traditional ceremony. But let me tell you, I have some news for you. So it turns out what all of you were witnessing is not what you think. So it turns out it was not a wedding. Yeah, what you witnessed was actually umembeso. That is why I did not get an invite to that ceremony. There were pitter-patters and skinners of people. Hey, did you get an invite? Did you get an invite? I never got an invite. I thought I was his friend. I thought I was his colleague. But it turns out umembeso is not the same as a wedding. For those of you who don't know, umembeso is actually the process of welcoming one into one's family. So when people of color get married, the bride welcomes the groom into her family through a process called umembeso. And the groom does the same with him, or her rather. So ladies and gentlemen, what we all witnessed on the social streets was not a wedding. It was merely a welcoming of a groom into the bride's house, which explains why my Tswana favorite comedian was wearing isiXhosa on that day. Look, he fit the part, but ukuthetha akathethi kaloku. But he is now an ex-man. Well, that's it from us here at Real Gomoza. We'll see you same time, same place. And as always, Kinna Thabiso di Rupetsanoga, aka Tops on Entertainment.
Welcome back to the News Weather Desk. My name is Alfred Legadima here on PNC News. Moya wa South Africa is falling down and coming down on us like thunderstorms of truth bombs.
scattered around the country, the beans will be spilled. You better believe it. You know why? Because 2 shots are vyao. Johannesburg has been experiencing heavy winds, whirlwinds, storms and thunderstorms. And that time, now we thought this is spring. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, we were throwing water buckets in the streets on people. Now those same people, they are sick and they are blaming you. Now you have to apologize to these people like our sister Tiwa Savage had to do to our Tyler. I'm sorry, sister, you are indeed yourself. Clouds are frustrated and they are spilling bean-sized raindrops on us. And you might think, how does Alfred know all these things? Let me tell you why. Because 2 shots are vyao. Eastern Cape, Mpumalanga, and parts of KwaZulu-Natal are expecting heavy winds and rains. And that's the truth. Don't be fooled by the sun in the morning. When you see the sun, you're like, oh, today it's not gonna rain. My brother, it's going to rain. So get your raincoat, get your umbrella, and get an alibi so that when the beans are being spilled, you are protected. And you ask, Alfred, how do you know all this stuff? My friend, let me tell you, my friend, 2 shots are vyao. You understand? I want to spill some more beans. I want to spill beans. You got the beans. Yeah, some beans to spill. Kiri. Back to you in studio. This is Alfred Lechadis. Oh, kumkhope. Remember, 2 shots are vyao.
Thank you, Alfred Lechadamola, for making it rain. And that's it from us at PNC News. My name is Leslie Faircaker. See you next week. Same green screen, same truth, more beans to spill.
Thank you.
Yo guys, I'm going home today. My worry is that a car, there's so many, like in the neighborhood, so many cows, and they chase us like we run all the time. We run from those cows, and they chase everyone. I couldn't believe the other day that the cow was chasing the dogs. All the dogs were running. And that cow, and I was not even thinking about this running. I was like, when are we getting the milk? Because the cows are for milk. Why are they chasing people? And then the local supermarket, they get the milk from that cow. The owner of that cow locked the cow, like there's no milk coming out. Everyone is frustrated. We need milk, even the small babies, like 2 weeks old babies were crying, like, oh, where are we going to get milk? Like, you get it from your mother, leave the cow. But there was so much confusion. But I'm going home because I want to address the community to make them aware that you can get milk. You don't have to have a cow. Like most people who, like here in Joburg, people have milk without cows. But I sometimes wonder, are they serious about this milk? Because we don't know where the milk comes from. But at least at home, we've got proof that it comes from these cows. So the cows are like all the people who can play football. Like, you know, when you play for Chiefs, people say you're a cow. So I get confused because I don't really think they should be calling people cows, but they call them cows if you can't play. But a cow, we slaughter cows actually. We slaughter cows for occasions like when people pass away, we accompany them with cows. But a cow doesn't have to be the same color. Like your pink, you can have a pink cow depending what you need the cow for. Like if it's gonna be, even cows have their own beauty contest. Like if you're gonna be Miss Cow 2025, you must be a pink cow. So in cows, why are you laughing? Do you know about cows?
I don't know. It's just contagious.
This baby.
Yes.
The one and only self-appointed Jehovah's Witness. Dressed like the Facebook logo.
There's nothing about you that's similar.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What do you say with that face?
She's gorgeous.
And you are lucky.
Wow. So
The guys that play soccer together, do you think the Manchester United guys like each other right now? They don't. They're not getting along. But they must still play soccer together.
But that's a bad example, my brother. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a terrible example.
You are describing a terrible marriage.
Alostro.
Alostro is 23.
It is lying.
I'm telling you, Bonga is 25.
You can close and then you open. Why are you looking at it disappear?
Yes, you must.
Particles in your face? That's how we get stomach bugs. We come here to work, you
If you wait long enough, you will die.
No, that's real.
Don't rush the process.
Yeah, like if you wait long enough, you'll eventually die.
My brother, if this is the love of your life, lay by her. Be honest with.
Lay by her. I'm about to nut in your house.
Aye. What's going on?
I hope you come.
On that thick note,
Stop this.
What's
going on?
I don't know. It's just contagious.
That's what happened, and it affected the whole world. She's babies.
You are a.
Hey, Dumela.
Hi.
Let me tell you, you think you missed us. We missed you.
So much.
Hey, Mamela. Welcome to a special edition of People in Need of Comedy, aka PNC. Tonight. This tonight. Man, I said, oh, hello. Cheese babies, before we get inside of it, let me introduce the people you see on the screens. Looking like Bongs before he met DJ Zinhle. Please put your digital hands together for one of the founding fathers of the Black Panthers. So long ago, Cecily Gray. The one and only Tsitsi Tombstone, Turmeric the Papere.
I'm still.
And looking like DJ Zinhle after meeting Bongs. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one and only Cheese member who's wearing a onesie, meaning her bathroom breaks are hair like this. Yeah.
Why? Why?
Okay, how Chapa 6'9", where does Ubulaga?
Does it matter?
All right, it does not matter. Looking like a body beat boy music video vixen. Please put your hands together for the one and only Pharoahfi to the Fize. Yeah. In the back, dressed in full black, looking like a Bagania with a gold chain, bronze. Please put your digital hands together for the epitome of Makora 211T, the one and only THABISO Muchongo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happiest
man alive.
Happiness.
Levels in life.
Yeah.
This person, when they started more PNC, Nebale Uber Go.
Yeah.
As things kept going,
Yeah.
they suddenly realized it was time to rock Uber X.
Yeah.
But no, man, things are getting better.
Hello.
Yeah.
Now I am comfort.
Hello.
Yeah.
Today,
Yeah.
let's come on, Aliso.
Yes.
He's an Uber Black.
Welcome.
Cheese babies.
Yeah.
Dream the dream.
Yeah.
SHANRAY Abraham.
Yeah.
AKA Uber Black.
What the hell?
What the hell? Yeah. Yeah. Uber Black. Yeah. Not you.
Hey, she's baby.
Yes.
The one and only self-appointed Jehovah's Witness. Dressed like the Facebook logo. Kena Mark Zaga Junior. Aqua Fresh.
Yes.
This is not okay.
Brand ambassador, you go heaven.
You're about to have it.
Ashley Scholes, doppelganger.
Yeah.
Come, I tell you. It's the one and only Pops Modikoane. Yeah, hey.
Yay!
We are back.
We are back!
We are back.
We are inside!
We are tired of being outside.
We're not tired. I want to go back.
No, it's, I mean, there. I want to be outside. But I'm inside.
Outside was nice.
Outside was very nice. Yeah.
Outside was delicious.
Congratulations, bro. You got married?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man.
Congrats.
Okay.
Again and again.
Guys, thank you for the congratulatory messages.
Newlywed.
That's what's been happening, guys. Everywhere I've been going, everybody has been saying, hey, congratulations on the wedding. Guys, I've been married for 3 years now. 2 years, 3 years I've been married.
Oh.
That was umembeso.
What is that?
So umembeso is when they welcome you into the family of the bride or they welcome you into the family of the groom.
So you broke in.
No, they said come inside,
No,
son.
but you've been married.
You gay?
Yeah.
Then you broke in. So what?
So look,
All right?
legally,
Right.
I'm married.
Okay.
Paper sign,
Cool.
contracts in,
Cool.
spoke to the Lord,
Cool.
had witnesses. That was the wedding. We had a very private. You know how Toy and I got married, actually.
Tell me.
So,
Because I wasn't there. And even at the members, though, people were not there. I was like, I'm moving up in life now. About 5 comedians there. 4 of them are in this room.
That is freaking crazy. How?
You know who you are.
Show
the
yourself.
front man. Hey. No, I'm not talking about,
yeah, wow. So this is how Latoya and I actually got married the first time. We had a very private ceremony, just us. And then we had 48 guests.
Oh, that's small.
Nah, very small. So it was family and very close friends. I remember why you went there now.
I know.
I remember, yeah.
I was a collateral. I was a loose end. You know when you're like, hey, I know I shouldn't have been there. I knew I was there. And I understood, Shem,
Hence 48.
Yeah, no.
Not 50.
No.
So we told the guests they were coming to our engagement party. So everyone arrived. They had a theme. There was an engagement thing. And then while we were there, we were like, while you guys are here, look, our pastor's here. So we thought, all of our closest people are here. There's a pastor here. We might as well just get married here. So it was like
a surprise wedding.
Yeah, for the crowd.
Wow.
Not for us, we knew. And then,
obviously.
yeah. And then we got married. And that's how we've been married 2-3 years now.
What? Before you continue, what did you call it now? When you bring the gifts to the house?
Umembeso.
Bruh, I've been telling people you got the stamp.
This term.
That's
another wife. Though.
Where's the other wife?
So you've been telling people Yara was my pop's stembo.
Yes.
Yara.
That's why they look so confused.
Where's the second wife? Where was she?
Were you waiting for someone else to come out?
I don't know.
So you
Yeah,
use the
and
wrong
when you saw
terminology.
like Latoya's siblings,
So all of them are
you were like,
beautiful.
yeah, the Nankaranka today.
Does everybody get to choose? Oh,
Eish.
All her sisters are beautiful, no?
Yeah,
all of
She's
them.
one of 16.
1-6.
Wabona.
Yeah, she's one of 16. 16 different moms.
Yeah.
Take 9.
Yeah, Toya's dad, and all the girls are beautiful. Every single sister is beautiful.
Yeah, no, they're all gorgeous.
No, yeah, no. I can.
Attest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's stuck, yeah. He's stuck.
No, I have eyes, man.
so you know it's crazy, right? So now we're doing all the cultural things, right? So Umembeso, Latoya's family welcomed me. That's what this was. And then next year, I'm doing Umembeso for her, to welcome her into my house. Then we're done with all the cultural stuff and whatever. Then we're going to have a big traditional ceremony to sort of celebrate everything, right? But what people saw was Umembeso. But people took it as if it was a wedding. Because Umembeso, and Latoya, you know, Latoya is very private, so it was only supposed to be 150 people in total. There was only 150 people that were meant to be there in total. I think 40 or 50 was my family. And I only had a list of, I think it was 15 people that I could invite. So
Well, sorry if you didn't make the cut.
15, bruh. So it was
Chibla was there.
childhood friends.
Yeah, but he's half.
Do you know how many people are upset with me?
Really?
Yeah, you didn't invite me. Hey, I thought you were friends. Hey. I'm like, guys, this was not my wedding. This was not a wedding. This was Umembeso. But the way social media portrayed it, and I think this is why people have a problem with people recording stuff at their, because normally when you go to weddings, people always say like, please don't post anything, don't whatnot. Because it was Umembeso Kasi, we didn't have those rules. Bruh, for the past week, I've been hearing people wherever I go, congratulations. Oh, I just finished watching your wedding. And I thought, like,
crazy.
what do you mean you finished watching my wedding? Right? If you go on TikTok, people have put the wedding together from different cameras,
POVs.
from different.
You like
The whole
That's crazy.
thing, from when we were gifting to when I changed into my Xhosa attire, to the speeches that were given under the tents, to the dances that were happening in the street.
the dances were dope.
Yeah, they were.
I was telling one of my friends, I was like, it's not a wedding, it's Umembeso. She's like, Umembeso with dances.
Yeah, because nobody does
Umembeso
that.
with that.
Bro, your wedding was the only wedding in my life where I've seen someone do a backflip.
Oh my God. One of the dancers.
One of the dancers. Backflip, girl, wow. That is a first. I've never seen a backflip at a wedding, bro.
Do you know why there was dances and stuff, bruh? Leading up to the wedding, for the past 2 weeks, however, before the wedding, 2 weeks before the wedding, Latoya and her bridesmaids kept meeting up and practicing songs and dances. And in my head, I'm like, how?
What's going on?
I thought I'm just arriving at Latoya's house. We're going to gift, eat food, dance. These ones are practicing dance moves, TikToks, hey, CT base.
Yes.
Hey, I'm like, yeah. Alright, dog. So me, 2 days before, you know how I roll. 2 days before.
That was a 2-day thing.
Yes.
You guys killed
That's
it.
dope, though.
We practiced that thing Thursday night. I called Tom London from Soweto's Finest. Called Tom London. I said, bruh, I'm in trouble, bruh. My wife and her bridesmaids they're doing dances and songs like I'm in trouble. Tom is like, zogala boys, zogala. Went to Soweto's Finest dance studios. Thursday night, we didn't have a plan. We kind of pieced things together, whatnot. And then on Friday night, after we had slaughtered the gift for the members, with our overalls and bloodstains, we then practiced again. So what you saw on Saturday was 2 nights of practicing.
Wow.
And we destroyed them.
Too much.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
So I'm competitive.
yeah, she did say.
No, I'm competitive because I also, when I realized, oh, it's a battle. Because Latoya's bridesmaids got Zulu singers.
Yeah.
They were practicing songs. So I also got Tswana dancers. And then my aunt organized a youth brass band that we came.
That was amazing.
Yeah, but
That
your
was
guys'
amazing.
brass band was playing like I
Modern
send
songs.
fire
I loved
to the
it.
red. The old guys were like, "Imunati marakisi."
What is this one?
They were playing like modern day songs. Like it sounded like a drum line.
Yes.
It's very nice.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Like I think, leading up to that thing, I was so nervous, bro. But to see it sort of come together and how it played out. And also my uncle, man, like my uncle's like the head Modikoane, and he made that whole thing feel like an epic. He was there dressed in his leopard stuff. He was the lead uncle. We had a chant when we came to Toya's house.
Yeah.
We had like a whole shout out
Nah,
to
but
my
it was
uncle.
That was nice.
Thabiso, why are you
I was the
laughing?
one, bro.
Why are you laughing, Thabiso?
Because I said yeah.
Because I said what?
It's the chant.
Yeah, no, because
He made it up.
Like a war crime.
What, the uncle made it up? On the spot. What can we say? What can we say?
no, it was like, in 300, like that was our thing.
You guys did it that one way.
Because the first time they said it, I was sitting like to Les, your cousin,
Yeah.
and I started laughing a bit. And it's like, you're making fun of us. I was like, hard front man, hard. Because I was there, because the chat was, as he was doing those stuff, Thabiso turned to me and said, it actually turned to Titi and said, hey, we are in trouble. Who's gonna take our culture further if we can't remember what we must do?
But that's true.
Yes, bro. And that's
We're
what
losing
I'm saying.
recipes.
Shout out to my uncle, because
Yeah.
the whole process, meeting the family, the lobola negotiations, he spearheaded all of that, bro. And it's like, after my uncle, bro, it's us.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? The responsibility of culture and everything falls on us. And I know we're very modern, but guys, how beautiful was it to see culture in its full display
Both
like that?
cultures.
Nice.
Yes.
It was my first time experiencing that, just being there, just seeing everything, not understanding what is happening, but still just immersing myself in it. Because when we arrived, everyone was like people were giving me like blankets, right? I felt like
Included.
like a South African for the first time.
We walked in like an army though,
Yes.
Yeah.
We first, when we pulled up, we first drove around just hitting our hooters.
Yeah.
We drove around the whole block so that the family knows who
That's
we are here.
cool.
Then we all assembled and we gathered, and then we marched
That
to
is
our house.
so cool.
I'm gonna disclose. You see, when we're driving like this, I let out a tear in the car while we were doing.
Ah, my dog.
But it wasn't here. I bet there's like a cheese baby saying obvious.
Of course.
That's how we know him.
We know he was there.
I was driving two cars behind. It was you guys, and it was your uncle. Then it was DJ. Then it was me. So I was 3 cars behind. And in my head, I'm like, every time we do this sneak, I'm like, yo, my brother's gone.
I love that though.
Like this one is gone. But it's such a nice thing to see also, like, people who love somebody come together, or like a group of, a pair of people. And it's not it's tembo, like
Just 2 people.
So
Just 2.
And not siblings.
yeah.
We just came back from coming out of that, bruh.
No, I'm saying that because people, whenever I post the thing of Milan Toy, they always go, you guys look like brother and sister.
No, you guys don't. There's nothing about you that's similar.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What do you say it with that face?
She's gorgeous.
And you are lucky.
Wow. So lucky. Shucks. No, I don't know what she saw. It's the jokes that brought her in. I learned to love him. No.
Talking about marriage, do you think that this younger generation is up for that challenge?
Hell no.
Marriage.
Yes.
In terms of what?
In terms of, like, fulfilling the kind of the dream that everyone has, like the older generation, like they were, like that was the ultimate thing to do. You start a family, you get married, you stay together, and you just build on further. Do you think that getting married in today's society, like, is that still a thing that young people want to do?
Wait,
So like you
Start. So sorry to Thabiso.
you don't mean it comparatively.
Yes, I don't mean it. I kind of do mean it comparatively. I mean it like because the way marriage was viewed in the older generations, like say I don't mean to say that you are of the older generation.
Well, he is.
No.
Well, okay, he is.
No.
He is.
He's
he
our
is.
It's him,
elder.
then Thabiso, then Farieda, then you, then the youth.
elders.
Kimang youth.
Youth league.
Youth league ya ko kae? Ya ko kae?
You guys all have bodily pains. When your knee doesn't work.
It works.
I just want to
When I
say,
drink medication.
When you have 3 kids, even if you're 22, you're old. 3 kids, you're old.
No, bro, that means I'm fertile.
And old.
Bua Farida, bua.
it says the guy who was busy trying to jackknife his waist while standing giving instructions. Guys, jackknife his
Yes, when he was directing the sketches earlier. Ne?
Do it again.
Hey.
Okay, Shebe.
Anyway,
No, but I think Titi, you wanted to say something
So,
about this
yeah.
generation.
I think that a lot of people, or there's a select few of people, or there's a lot of us in this new generation that do have the intention to get married and fulfill all those, childhood dreams of living happily ever after, starting families and all. But I don't think today's society allows for the type of mentality that one needs in order to get married, if that makes sense. I think that the principles of today, or the types of things that people get away with in today's society, doesn't necessarily allow for a marriage in the traditional sense. Now, my brother, I'm going to tell you now, akitlo nyala, I'm not going to get married and do the bed.
Okay.
You understand? Like, I'm not going to be a breadwinner who is doing this in the morning and it's okay. You understand? I want to be equal in my household. There's going to be the order that's the order of the way things are supposed to work in the household. But today's society, we allow all those things to happen. Men are out there washing dishes,
out there.
and then coming to us and calling me, I'm the man of the house. Like,
Your fingers are wrinkled.
It's not even like, you understand? Then they say, no, it's equal here, washing the dishes. Without me, there's no dishes to wash. You understand? So that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, today's society, it's just too bro, even if I was making less money than my lady, bro, I must still be the brood in the household. You understand? That stuff doesn't exist. Or it's very difficult to find a balance in order to live out the lifestyle that you saw your parents growing up in. Now everybody wants to be the king in the household. So that's the only thing that's difficult for me. It's like, if you get married, you kind of have to be a nigga.
A what? Oh,
A lady dog man.
lady dog man.
Yes, we're not for
Dog mouse. I believe in the traditional roles of marriage. I grew up in a traditional home, so my mom did mom things, my dad did dad things, but they always came together when it came to decisions that were around the household, the children. They would collaborate. So as much as my dad would have his thing where on a Saturday he'd wake up in the morning and go hoist up an engine, my mom would be doing laundry and doing cooking and whatever. They still worked together. So I think in my mind, the traditional sense of marriage works. I think in this day and age, though, we're dealing with people who are now self-actualizing and seeing their value as individuals. And that's why the phrase, what do you bring to the table, comes. Because I'm bringing the things I come with and the value I have. What can you add? I am the table and the contents. What? Are you bringing a chair to sit and eat or what?
Exactly. So my thing is with regards to today's generation, I think a lot of people are selfish.
You?
A lot of people in today's generation are selfish, right? And marriage is a partnership, guys. Marriage is a team sport. And as much as I am old school in my roles in marriage, I believe men should do a certain thing and women should do a certain thing. I also believe that in life, we get to different points where roles get sometimes switched and reversed or changed. And that could be due to many circumstances. It could be because someone is traveling. It could be because someone has lost a job or someone is earning more or someone is busy. If you are in the right team, you are able to adapt. If you're in the right team, you and your wife can say, okay, look, for these next whatever months, I'm doing my MBA. I don't have the capacity to do my wifely duties. Cool, it's fine. As your husband, I will do the dishes. I will do all of it because we understand what you are working towards. It's not a permanent thing where things are what. But if you belong in a team, right, you'll understand that any point, and that's what marriage is all about. It's a team sport, bruh. And that's why I started with the statement, a lot of today's generation, youth or whatever you want to call kids of today, I think it's the way we've been raised in this society, we're very selfish. We're very selfish. And it's very hard for us to sort of submit or to allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to be put in that situation. Everything today is all about I, me. If this doesn't benefit me, I don't want to do it. If this doesn't give me instant gratification, I don't want to do it. You only want to be with someone through the butterfly honeymoon stages of a relationship. Once that phases out, you want to move on to the next relationship. No, dog, this is a team sport. The guys that play soccer together, do you think the Manchester United guys like each other right now? They don't. They're not getting along, but they must still play soccer together.
But that's a bad example, my brother.
Yeah, that's a terrible example.
You are describing a terrible marriage.
But they are still pitching
Together.
up to play.
But-
Whether they are getting trapped or not, they are on that pitch together.
Yeah, but they're on their 7th divorce.
Shucks.
They are still playing soccer.
They are level M.
Manchester United is level A. United.
Their love language is proposal.
Yeah. I propose to you this new partnership.
Level M's love language is proposal.
Reset.
Do you think
Let's start again, let's
he's
start
ever had a
again.
typo during a proposal? Like, Lesego was last year. This is Lerato.
And then the wife goes, no, Kitembi. Oh, sorry.
Kitembi.
And it's like, Nansungwenya. Buddy. No, I agree with you with regards to selfishness and working as a partner, working as a team towards fixing that selfishness. I also just need you to realize that right now, bro, it's not the best time to... It is, but it's also difficult to act out all the things that you're talking about in terms of partnership and all that stuff, because the world is individualistic. Back then...
It's very individualistic.
Yeah, the world is individualistic, bro. Like, famous people, like actual famous people don't even have the followers that a regular human being could have. Like a famous person, like a famous actor who's done famous things for many, many, many years could have less followers than a regular human being. Do you think that person values themselves less than the other person? No, they value themselves probably at the same level as that thing. They just have a value system that maybe goes to followers. And this goes to different types of things. So it's really difficult for people to be in partnerships when the value systems are different. Your value systems might be you chill with married men, right? My value system would be who has the most followers. Your value system might be who has the most money. Your value systems might be who's from the hood. Your value system might be how much can you bench? Not.
Yeah,
Just an example. Just for easy.
Yeah.
We're not in your
You're
business.
describing a terrible marriage.
But then how did our... Oh, you're not done, yes?
No, yeah. But you get what I'm saying. So
get what
like
you're saying.
a lot of people value different things. So you could be right. You could be right. I could be right. You could be right. You could be right. But we are all wrong in the world. And now you're getting into a marriage where your value system is respect. The other one's value system is money. You have the money, but that one doesn't respect you.
I like that you brought up that point. Some people think you have to accumulate things to get married or you need... It's not that, bruh. If you want to get married, you must be ready to be a husband.
Someone.
You must be ready to be a husband and you must be ready to be a wife.
But also, there's that, but there's also being ready to be with someone, regardless of where they are. Because me committing to someone, I may not see them as my husband. That's my partner. You can't wake up one day and go, hey, today I don't feel like it. It's not the one. Marriage doesn't say you can walk out and be like, today I don't feel like it. But it also requires communication.
Yes, and that person that you're with, Farieda, mustn't be the thing you dreamt that person would be. It must be that person.
Yeah.
You can't expect.
Yes.
You can't expect Phineas for Abe Prince Charming. Ki Phineas.
Umutotsi ali Phineas.
Umutotsi ali Phineas.
Akasibi Prince Charming. Yes.
But when you've had this idea in your head, now the day I meet my man, he needs to bench press 100 kgs. He needs to run in the. Ki Phineas. Phineas Amati.
And he does what he does when he can do it.
Yes.
And I think that's the difference between a practical marriage and a passionate one. Because a passionate one, it's that honeymoon phase, as you were saying earlier. But how did our grandparents stay together so long? Is because they wanted to or they had
sold
to?
These stories that we were
They
sold.
forgave cheating like this.
I mean, real.
That's a key point.
No, real. So real.
My grandmother said, I need to do better.
Real. What was the question?
None of this, I deserve more than this. So, wait, but...
But none of it.
They were real settlers.
Not this crazy
settlers of Catan.
Our grandparents used to kappa the kwapeni to the taxi.
Yes. At the funeral, they knew what's up.
I think at that
point.
point.
At the funeral, my grandmother at the funeral, she was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to raise this strange
person.
Object. She carried on, bro.
I was going to say, there's a lot less. So, from what I understand in marriages back then, there was a lot less me first.
Yes.
There was a lot us and what we do. Because we are here together. This is our house, our money, our problems.
Our kids.
You're going to cheat. That is our problem now.
Yes.
Today, if you cheat, go there. Go cheat with your cheater and have cheater babies.
There's that rapper with the eye, Boozy, or I forgot his name. Yeah, they asked him a question about what do you think Cardi B is pregnant with her fourth child
and she's still married to Offset.
And that guy was like, hey yo, legally.
Charlton, you're talking about Charlton.
Charlton White.
Charlton White.
And he's like, hey yo, legally, that's Offset's baby.
Yeah.
Because in marriage, whatever human is in you, whether it's from you or another party, as long as it's in the marriage, it's your child. If your wife gets pregnant by somebody else in your marriage, it's your child.
That's our baby
Just
now.
like if you go and scope it outside somewhere and you get someone pregnant, legally, that child is yours.
So,
as a man outside.
No.
Isn't it if there's another married woman?
Hey, partners.
If you go and impregnate someone, right? That's what marriage is. That community of property speaks to the humans we bring into this marriage. You go and get Thabiseng pregnant. That child with you and Thabiseng is you and your wife's child. If your wife gets pregnant by Shane while you are married, DNA says it's Shane's child. Sharp. We've solved
and
that.
It looks like Shane's child.
Looks like Shane.
See, it's like Blade.
By law.
It's got a boom.
By law.
Wesley.
It's your child.
Yes.
He can lose rights.
Today.
The court will say, thank you for the donation.
But these people are married.
But therefore, this human is the property of Shan.
Yeah.
So whether you like it or not, if I kill this kid, this hours, we both going to jail.
And that's what this guy was saying. He said, if I was that broer, I wouldn't divorce Cardi. I would just make sure that child's life is hell.
Okay, but here's a conundrum.
That's what he was saying.
He says, I will adopt the kid and I will mistreat it. Like my children get 3 toys, I give them 1. Lay over
But
there.
now, okay, here's a conundrum. Even Thabisong is also married, and you go and you make a child within Thabisong, whose child is that? Because you got your marriage and Thabisong has her marriage.
The stronger marriage.
That child, no.
Married a stronger marriage. What an idiot.
So what I'm saying, the stronger marriage.
Who's the strongest?
Who has more money? All right.
No, so how it works is if they're in a marriage, dog, whatever grows in the wife
From.
is the property of the marriage.
So we
So
share
in
each other.
Thabisong's, if you scope in Thabisong's deed, that's their child.
Sure.
The child is of the marriage. And that's why, to Farida's point, this thing is all about we. Marriage is a partnership. It's we. It's family. It's not me in this very individualistic world. Right now in today's world, people's feelings get hurt. I can't do this. I'm out. That's what happened to Tyrese's ex.
Yes.
Tyrese's ex was, whenever her and Tyrese had problems, she'd always run to her mom and say, he said this to me. And Tyrese's ex's people around her kept telling her, this guy, you must leave him. Yeah, you must leave him. You must. And you know what she did? She listened to them and she left. And then she went on a podcast tour telling everybody how she regretted listening to people because Tyrese actually didn't do anything to her. She let other people get into her head.
Kaka's wife divorced him because he was too nice. She said,
Excuse
this
me?
brood is too perfect. I'm leaving.
Yes.
Bruh. You know,
She wanted a bad boy.
guys, you see, the friends.
And my father
see, your
said
father
he
was
was
right.
right.
The friends, bro. The friends, bro. Today, we don't have friends, bro. I'm telling you, you guys are my friends. You guys are the worst human beings to me.
This is exactly what your dad said.
This is why I don't have the friends.
No, you guys are the worst human beings to me, but I love that because I know exactly what to expect. You will tell me exactly what's wrong. You want to mix your words. Today you are dressed cock. Like, nice.
And it's done. Yeah.
I know, it's nice, it's finished. What you're doing is wrong. You understand? Like, no one lies to one another here.
Yeah.
We tell Ling Ling exactly what she is.
Exactly. Even though she's wearing a bulletproof vest, yeah, tissue.
But like, this is the most honest group of people I know. Do you know the people that like sometimes you feel comfortable around people you don't know because they shower blessings and good things to you. Boys in Wena, you're better than Pop-Pops. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what?
Oh, mega ngane.
Wena, Donna, you should be. I'm like, nah, bruh. Like,
Gaslight means nonsense.
leave me alone, bro. I'm happy.
Can I pose a question, though?
Yes.
Pose
on
it,
that?
Madok. Pose it.
Considering the fundamentals of what constitute how can I put it, a proper marriage structure, ne? From back in the day to today, do we think marriage is essential today? Is it a necessary part of life? Because back then, it was a fundamental part of building up a family. And people from the family can spawn and then go and achieve greatness. But today, people would rather end with marriage. So they'll go and achieve and be this, but then they'll settle down.
Never.
Yeah, people, they don't, it doesn't form part of a base now.
So
it forms part of a cap.
Oh.
So when people, it's an achievement, ne? So I want my dream job. I want to marry my husband, but we must be married when we have a house
things.
wherever and this and that.
Yeah,
so it's part of a list of things
Goals
that
to
people want to achieve.
Yeah.
So do you think in today's ways, marriage is still as essential as it was compared to back then where it was part of a building block for where families and communities started?
I have a lot
Let
to
me
say.
Wait.
hold it inside.
Real
Get
do.
it out just now.
Will do.
Let it out.
Yo,
Yeah.
with all these things, we always need to go back to basics.
Yes.
Always go back to where these things began. Where did they begin?
The Bible.
The word, right? So remember, the most blessed union is a marriage, right? It's the most protected union. God created a marriage for a specific reason. Marriage is At the center of a marriage
Yeah, it
is
is.
God, right?
Dibs.
At the center of a marriage is God.
Yes.
Then the man is the person in between God and the woman,
Yes.
right? So whenever you hear men saying, I'm the head, you're only the head because God sends the message to you,
Yes.
right? Hence, men have always been in charge of provision, protection, all of these things. It's God, it's the man, and it's the woman. Hence, the woman is the neck, right?
The neck.
If you look at our society and our civilizations throughout the years, they've all been built around the idea of marriage. It doesn't matter how it's been done, whether it's been Istanbul, or it's been, but there's always been this
Covenant.
around marriage and what it meant. And over the years, without going too deep, over the years, if you realize the stories that are embedded in between the wedding, like the whole idea of walking down the aisle, there was a whole biblical story about what it meant to actually walk down an aisle to go and pick out. I'm paraphrasing, but there was a thing that you needed to do where you had to go pick out something, and walking down the aisle it had nothing to do with marriage, but it had to do with strengthening of covenant, and that's why it got added to the whole ceremony of the wedding. So when it comes to marriage, my dog, for me, it's the cornerstone of building. Once you decide you want to enter into a marriage, not only are you building a family, you're building yourself. The most focused people, if you watch all of these billionaires and the what, they always tell you choosing the right partner is the number one thing you got to do.
And then divorce them.
But you need the right partner to help you build. Every single billionaire has always had the right partner next to them, whether they're there or not now. Bill Gates till today wants his wife back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bro, Mari can get a...
You can, bro, here's the crazy thing, right? As a billionaire, like you said, he can get anybody. But he will never get that woman that helped him build billions from zero.
But here's my thing, nah. I don't care what it is, nah. Being in a relationship is not about looks.
It's not.
It's not about looks. It can start about looks, nah. But after a while, bruh, even your 10 will bore you. You know, after a while, you're like, Raule,
Listen to everybody,
yeah.
Kill it
But dog,
like how should be like it?
Just the
Kill it around.
Guys.
People are busy going, yo, now you busy going, you look like a hater. Mar, the left is bigger than the right.
You think Mawu is boring?
Can I say this? Can I throw
Barbia! Two shots
Wait, what is
throw a
that?
spanner into the works here? Can I throw a spanner? I actually have there's a conspiracy theory going around that there's an attack on families to break them up because there's this issue where people have this free will and they can vote and they can decide for themselves. And that power comes from the family. And once you destroy that...
The devil is attacking families.
Yes, and then once you destroy that, now you only have to deal with individuals.
Yes.
And once individuals are in a group and you divide them up into left and right, now you have all the control in the world because they don't have a base to stand on or anything.
But that's what we are doing, bro. How many single men, right men, good for marriage, man, are living in apartments alone? Oh, brother, being single is unnatural.
Okay.
It is.
Wait.
It is. THABISO, do you know how much
Being alone is unnatural.
Being alone is boros.
Being alone is unnatural. Being single is not unnatural.
Being alone,
Yes.
but
choosing to be alone. Is that what you're saying?
It's unnatural, bro. You're sleeping in an apartment, 3-bedroom apartment. We won.
One man.
While you are in there,
And you are calling it freedom.
but bruh, while you are in that apartment alone as a able-bodied man, it doesn't care about your body, but you're able-bodied in terms of your finances, nah?
Yeah.
Mosquitoes are shellering one another, having sex and having babies in that apartment. When are we one?
Cockroaches have families.
In your house.
In your house. Rent-free, Farieda.
I'll say this.
How?
You said you had a
Trauma.
lot to say.
Yes, I do. Trauma has a lot to do with people choosing to be single. trauma has a lot to do with people choosing to be single because they've met people who have disarmed them at the point at which they love them the most. So what do I do to save myself? Stay single. I don't want to have to walk around trying to find someone who's going to hurt me again.
Trauma, it's another mudimu.
I'm telling you from experience.
Farida, don't let Farida, don't let some unanointed child
Yes, come on.
deter you from finding love.
That's not
You
the
are
point.
deserving of love.
I know
Farida.
that.
Amen.
I know that. But
Real love.
Yeah. What
That's
is
why we
that?
have
What's
men-
that?
Love that provides for you, that protects you,
right.
That validates you.
that
Right,
validates you,
right,
that
right,
celebrates
right,
you.
right.
That is
And
better
just
than
because-
a Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Just because one person has ruined that, you can't let it be ruined
But
for
that's what
everybody for the rest of your life. Trauma, get trauma. Yes, I know, but you must try again. You can never give up on love.
also-
never give up on yourself. Never give up on Jesus
I
Christ.
won't ever give up on love. I won't give up on God. I won't give up on the word. I won't give up on
Yo,
love.
Pops is newly married. Yo.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you will find someone who might have had a very traumatic experience with someone they decided to give their love to. Right? Wait,
Wasn't
let me
the
finish.
guy.
And that's fine, but you didn't know at the time that that's not the guy or the girl. But that guy or girl has changed your mental makeup as to what relationships mean. Why am I getting married if I'm going to be hurt out there and I know people cheat?
Okay.
You know what that tells me, Farida? That tells me that person has not healed yet. Healing is understanding that, this person hurt me, even though I believed I was going to end up with it. They hurt me, but it's fine. I'm ready. I need to be vulnerable enough to put myself out there.
I'm tired of being
We
an
can't-
open book. I'm closing this chapter. Throw the book away.
Don't close that book, Farida.
That's why we have mental health issues, guys. That's why we have mental health issues.
Yes.
Because of these things.
And that's what I'm saying. It's harder
we
for
don't
people to
deal
try and change their minds into trying to love again when they've gone through such
okay.
weird experiences.
Okay. This is what he said to me. You know what was the biggest issue in my life? Why I was crying? You remember I was crying here.
I will remember.
Oh,
The internet never forgets.
It was like it was yesterday.
right?
It's my ringtone.
Do you know what was?
THABISO is so evil. You're right. You don't need enemies when these are your friends. These are your friends. You chose them.
How do you cry in Spain?
Akerati. Because of food. You guys are bullies.
I see.
Someone to turn that into a helicopter song.
Tears of tea.
Yeah, tiggity.
Guru.
Yeah, hey, kasiva kyalla mara.
Tweka keledi gizimu. Tweka di keledi gizimu. Skalamona when a Sunday. Tweka.
No one can be vulnerable on this beach.
Featuring G Mashego.
And I keep on running.
What is this thing you guys keep saying? What is that thing you guys keep saying?
But 2 shots are real.
What is that?
So there's a guy called G Mashego, ne? He was part of
Birimarung.
the song. Birimarung.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I think he was one of the creators. A young boy from Pretoria, 23 years old.
Yeah, it
23
sounds
years
like
old. Udailem really half red.
Yeah.
And then I think, I'm not sure how the story goes. It's a youthful story. But I think they had a gig in Nigeria. They all went. Then he decided to stay behind. I think he was sort of telling the orgas there that, hey, this is my song. And then he stayed in Nigeria, but he didn't have enough budget
telling
to
the who?
stay.
The organs.
The orgas. The organizers. No, the organizers of the concert. They went to the organizers. The organizers.
That's not okay, dude. That's not fine. That's not fine.
Actually, sometimes you don't let me
I
feel
thought you
so
were, no.
No,
wait,
everyone was silent.
No.
We were all quiet.
No.
And then we waited for you.
We did. We were all quiet.
Nick Phillips
It
organized.
was talking about Shrek.
Ari told the organs. This is my gem.
This is my song. And then the organizers were like, okay, stay here, brother.
My
And good for us. So he stayed in Nigeria, and then I think he's
Lord Farquhar, where was he?
It was far, far away.
he was far away.
You guys are stupid. What the hell, man?
And he ran into some trouble because I don't think he had enough budget to stay that side.
He stayed for too long.
He stayed, yeah, he
Stayed for donkey years.
THABISO. THABISO. Are you proud of yourself?
Are you proud?
A little bit.
I can
I won't
tell.
lie. A little part of his
He
hand.
was crying like the gingerbread man.
Have you heard of the Muffin Man?
Muffin Man! The Muffin Man!
Where's your authority, Shanray?
That's where you were reaching. Just like the Muffin Man.
Also, he's a
Yo.
Nigerian artist.
No, he's from here.
So he's from South Africa. So then he started, I think this started in Nigeria, where he started trash talking Scorpion
yes.
Kings, Pori, Kabza the Small. He started saying, yeah, he's stranded in Nigeria. He wouldn't be in this situation had they paid him out the 23 million that they owe him
3
for
million.
Biri
Yeah, no, we
Maru.
ponika high top a red 23 million.
You can't give somebody that radical
You
23
can't.
million. They'll kill themselves.
But he's saying that the song made 23 million rand, I think, and he is owed 23 million rand.
Why all of it?
Yeah, he's like, so he started talking about all of them, Focalistic, Kabza the Small, Maporisa, trash talking them, dragging them
Mlando.
to the mud. Mlindo.
Dos.
Dos.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he finally made his way back to South Africa, and then his rants carried on, and he just started spewing information about everybody and everything, saying things like, Maporisa doesn't let Uncool use any of the cars when he wants to go pick up his honey. He tells him to bolt. That's what he was saying. And then whenever...
Wait, he said uncool, they don't let him use the cars.
Yeah, when he said this, he said uncool when he says, Pori, let me go fetch Ntabiseng. Pori's like, yeah, that's what about it. And when his friend did that, he was, oh, Tusho Turba. I just want to know.
That's why they
who's
call him
Tusho.
uncool.
I've seen Too Short. I've seen him.
That's
I've
funny,
seen what he looks like.
I haven't seen what Too Short looks
Too
like.
Short,
So
Ukari.
on Google, it says that song actually made around 4.3 million to 8.7 million
Dollars or rands?
at the time.
Rands.
Rands.
Rands, that's rands. So in dollars, it's like 250,000 to 500,000 dollars.
So where does he get the 23 million
He
that
saw
he's
streams.
owed?
Maybe it was in Nairas. I think it was in Nigeria.
Yo.
This could be right.
Yo.
I'm in Nigeria.
Yo.
That will be 23 billion now.
Yeah.
Oh, it will be more.
It will be
Imagine in
more.
Zim dollars, yes.
Yo.
Trillion.
Trillion.
Get trillion.
So that's how it all. Actually, guys, we're busy asking the story here. Let's find out from.
Because I heard he's been saying some stuff about other people too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's not
Even, this is serious.
Yeah, bro. I think he's live right now.
Arbon.
Yes, apparently he's also been saying stuff about PNC.
What did we do?
What did we do?
Too Short Arbiao.
Let's find out.
Ke buile ka di-secrets e monna Mpho ha ruta o dula go fase a se nna ke thage a re biao MacG ya re ndandandanda MacG a se Mvenda ke mZulu asithokoze ho ndanda ayisebenzi yonke lento leyo amsiba THABISO mhlongo shapa ka phola neke a se nna ke thage a re biao monna Mpho o batla ego yaka le nna wa mpatla mara ba ka se nkrey ba tla mberekisa nkere le bo ntwe botsitsi bafana ba hae father ba mplease nako nna ibereke ba tlhaela ba tsamaya monna thage a kapa ba re sol aphenduki kubotse ba ra phenduki mmona le sidudla so fitla konhloko uba silenda ke le botsa ba ngisa mola ko Nigeria. Ba batla nna hore ke ba join. Hangeke. Abakhohlwe. Ke le botsa. Monna go botsa ka Farieda man. Farieda ba re ke lentwe king. A se wa ma South Africa. Ba mo reketse passport. Daichere ke India man. Ke mkola man bothula man. Ba mo reketse passport. E ke le botsa a se nna. Ke thag a re bjalo. Sfiso ba re ya ke tsebe yana o etsang. Go za tsena ko mapia ona o etsalang. Ke tse dintsi. Ke re wa gapa ntwe. Thag. Mona ka le botsa man. Ka le botsa. Dire ngaofela ye bo PNC. Bo podcast and chill. Ke system kaofela. Ke le botsa.
Yo.
Are Match Mozulu. Are wena, you are not South African.
No.
Farieda.
Farieda.
That hair is the temperature of his brains.
Are popsy ke maporis.
Kante.
When did he say that?
No, they cut it out. And to get into PNZ, he has to fart on you. Next. Next.
I mean, hey.
It's a sad story because currently he was actually admitted into a psych ward.
Yeah.
Someone said that he may have seen something he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, they said he when he came back from Nigeria, he didn't bath ever since he came back.
They said
and
he
it made
mustn't
sense
bath.
why all his videos he was wearing the same thing.
Sure.
Even though he was talking about how rich he is. But they said he didn't bath for the time he came back. And he said even when he went to Nigeria, he's like, oh, ke shale 5 days ke sa road.
How?
Right in him.
What the hell did he eat?
Did
For
two
5
shots say
days,
he must do
raw
that?
For 5
guavas.
days, he didn't pee or poo.
Two shots
when he went.
Arabian.
So I think whatever...
They struck him.
Guys, forget witchcraft and drugs.
Yo, bruh, drugs are bad.
Drugs are here.
Drugs are horrible.
Are bad.
Especially for a developing mind. Ne? Drugs
Also,
are bad.
how old is this guy? Because he looks old and young at the same time.
Drugs are jwalo.
How old do you
Drug
think
will pause
Alostro
you
is?
while your body...
Alostro.
Alostro is 23.
You lying. Titi's lying.
I'm telling you, Bonga's 25.
No
Bonga
way.
said, hey, you don't age.
Bonga's a young man.
G Mashego is actually 23 years old.
Oh, man.
He is from Pretoria.
You see?
Yo.
But you know, as funny as this stuff can be, it's actually type of. It's actually kind of sad, bro. Like, it's sad to see somebody that talented and that good at what they do, you know, walk away from, you know, because here's the thing, especially like as podcasters and all this stuff, like
What do you mean? Talented. That talented.
Yes. Birimarung is a hit.
Leona, Bazala.
Birimarung.
That talented.
Who's talented according to you, my brother?
You guys are talented.
Wow, thank you.
But I don't know, hit song.
Yeah.
Our first
This
hit...
night, tonight. That's a hit.
This tonight.
Yeah, that jam.
What you sang was not that, Tabs.
Because I don't have the talent, but
Hey, you always have an answer, THABISO.
THABISO, THABISO. Now you're probably going to comment on Babes Odumo.
what
As
did you
well.
do?
Oh, Lolo.
Oh, Lolo. Nah,
That was on Black Panther, my brother. That is the song that inspired Black Panther's sister to make the suit the way she made it.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was talent. Have you seen her perform?
But her songs were simple, and that's the beauty of it. Ganda, ganda.
That's talent.
Ganda, ganda, na, 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 na.
Hey, man, he sang a song.
THABISO.
You can't say, I'm only disputing the fact that he said someone that talented, like you.
Talented enough to have a hit. You get?
He sang
He's
a
got
song.
a hit.
Yeah.
He tell me why?
Hit ya pori.
Yo, Reko Samro, kamo. We are at Samro.
THABISO not.
I spotted what you did.
I created the industry. My own 2 freckles. Okay, I'm joking. Rodman, you know I love him.
Don't be scared now.
Yeah, talk about Elena go Rosebank. Show me, Titi, which 2?
Which two? Which ones did you see?
But I think Not is right about a lot of things that he says. But what I'm saying to you is that it's sad to see somebody
On the come up.
like him do that, or go through whatever he's going through. It's sad. Because we sensationalize it, especially like podcasters, bro. I've seen so many podcasts like kind of touching on this topic and people are trying to like poke holes at the idea. Bro, this is a young person. It's a young person.
He needs to be protected at all costs.
Yeah, but
he needs to be counseled. He needs to be led properly. And when we see young people, like, I like the fact that you said he's a young guy. That other video he did where he was recording his rant, there was a guy behind him who looked like he was on day 4 of crystallization.
Yeah.
Then you realize,
the Heisenberg.
Yeah, the one who was at the back.
He couldn't open his eyes.
And they kept saying, he couldn't, that guy couldn't open his eyes. Then you start realizing it's the company that people keep. Bro, there are people who are like, when I was doing the podcast with Saul, he was like, he got to see Shebe perform live.
Yeah.
And he said, bro, I don't care what you say, that is God-given.
Yeah.
To see him perform like that. But then you see the things that surround Shebe's life, the instances that have been happening here and there. Then you realize it's the people he keeps around. Do you know what I mean? That blessing that he has needs to be protected at all costs. So this kid, if he's got talent, you as people around that person, you need to make sure that that person is protected. Even Babes, during the height of her fame, people were always concerned about, is Babes being protected? Is she being looked after? Are the right decisions being made on her behalf?
Pops, which brings me to the point I was going to make.
Yes.
You remember when I was crying that time, nah? Do you know what was the only thing that, and I think you told me this, nah? And that's why I respect you, bro. Because the only thing I was scared of is being wrong. A lot of us are scared to be wrong, right? The idea of what you have in your life, the choices that you've made to get to the point that you are. Dog, imagine you've lived 32 years of your life doing whatever you're doing to get to the point that you are, and you are there, and you look around, nothing makes you happy. And then someone says, hey, I think you could be wrong about everything. That sounds like the most violating thing ever, because you will fight for every single thing. Hey man, no, this can't be wrong. No, I can't be wrong about this career that I chose. I can't be wrong about these friends that I have. I can't be wrong about this. I can't be wrong. But then someone who loves you says to you, hey dog, everything could be wrong. So maybe change this and that and that and that. The only reason why you would sedate yourself and do all these things because you don't want to deal with the idea of everything that you have in your life or whatever it is that you're dealing with, is that your decisions have led you into a place where you're actually wrong. And people don't want to deal with the idea of themselves being wrong because that will take you into another spiral.
Sure.
So even these brews, like when you tell them, hey, I think you are too talented to have these people around. You know those excuses. I grew up with this guy. Then you're like, growing up has nothing
to do with the phase that God is taking you.
Yeah, blind loyalty will
These
lead
people
you
have
to-
gotten you here, but in order to go there, you need to grow. You need to change.
You need to say I'm wrong. And you know what comes with being wrong? Is being nothing.
Yes.
Being at rock bottom.
Being at rock bottom and then figuring it out. Okay, maybe nkathoma so, then one day kitla fitla biri maru, That's how it works, bro.
Fair.
And I think that's exactly what the Helen Zille is trying to do. She's trying to bury my role.
Wabona yena.
Ah.
Wabona yena. Helen Zille.
Wow. No, so what? Cape Town was her hit.
Yes,
And now it's over.
So you don't think she can have another hit here in
I
Gauteng?
don't know, but did you see that interview she did with Anele?
She was so defensive.
It was explosive.
She was extremely
People
defensive.
are divided about that interview because they like, some people are siding with Anele, some people are siding with Helen. Some people feel like Anele got too emotional. Some people thought King Helen became too defensive.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like,
I see what both sides mean, though.
yeah, because it makes sense, right? But at the core of it is like, it's an interview, right? We're talking about, it's, you know what it is? It's you campaigning for a tour. It's you going to 947 to go, yo, I've got a new show or I've got a new gig as the host of. And then we start asking you questions about Amar. You know, the last time they did this show, the other contestant didn't get their money. Now you start being hella defensive. Yeah, no.
This sounds familiar.
No. Yeah, Amar.
Yeah,
You know,
sounds like
bruh,
the guy.
See ya.
Yeah, it sounds very familiar.
But what you're doing is you're going to campaign. Helen was going to campaign that she's done a good job
in Cape
Town.
In her perspective.
And now she's coming to basically, she came with a cape, like a persona, like, I'm here to save
Savior.
Joburg.
Oh,
And Anele was like, here to save what? You didn't save the other place you were at. You just benefited a few. And then and that's how it sort of sparked. And then if you look at it carefully, they started throwing jabs at each other. Like, it started with, why don't you have proper questions for me? Or your listeners have better questions than you guys have prepared for me. Then it started with the subtle jabs. Yeah, you say your thing runs properly, but in the white areas, not in the... So it became a heated argument. Yo, bruh, if I could have been a fly in that oven. I feel like that 947 studio just turned into an oven.
And they were baking.
They were baking.
Hard.
Hey, this is what it looked like.
Hi, welcome. This is, of course, Banel and Doda, and you are live on 974. I'm not alone. I'm with the baker herself. This one can bake. Ne? Welcome, baker. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now let's get to the point. Helen, let me start here. I know you're a fantastic baker. But do you think you can bake in Joburg? And if you can, do you think you can be able to make the Black Forest cake a priority?
Of course I can bake in Joburg. I can bake anywhere. I can bake in Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban. I've been making scones long before anyone here.
Scones? We don't want scones here, we want magwinya. Just because you've been baking in Cape Town, baking that white bread that most people can't even afford, you think you can be able to give us amagwinya here?
Vetkoek amagwinya, same thing to me. Just because the location changes doesn't mean that the recipe has to change. And who elected you speaker of amagwinya and vetkoek and Black Forest cake? You can't speak on their behalf.
Listen, babe. Now, tell me, what about the dough that disappeared right under your nose?
Oh, please, that dough is nothing compared to the oven that went missing here in Johannesburg.
Helen, nothing is what you're going to be doing here in Johannesburg. People need answers. Can you guarantee that you'll be able to keep amagwinya like the way we eat them here? You're going to be able to do spatlo.
The recipe doesn't change. Flour, eggs, sugar. It's the same everywhere. What does it matter where or what I bake? If it's vetkoek, if it's magwinya, if it's forest cake, it doesn't change. The Constitution says that I can whisk wherever I want.
You know what the Constitution says? Your sponge is still dry.
Are you calling me overcooked?
Whatever you think is over, under, same thing.
I'd rather be a dry sponge than a Chelsea bun.
Erwin, don't come with that nonsense when I'm all the way from, because you're Zille, you think from Brazil, eh? Hi, man.
I have struggled more than anyone in this room to make scones. I do not think I am from Brazil. I am pro.
Are we still talking about baking?
Yes, we are.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You know nothing about struggle. The only struggle you have is to give us what we want here. We are not from that cold place of yours.
I can't keep arguing with you here. I would like to answer serious questions about baking.
In fact, I think you should leave. Security! You know what? Actually, I don't like all those things you've just mentioned. I'm simple. I like a magwinya, the kota, the simple things from a kasi, man.
Ladies, come on. Let's keep it. Come on, guys.
Boasting for nothing.
You don't like gluten-free?
I hate everything. Because even that gluten-free is not free. You have to pay for it.
And thank you guys for listening to 974. Of course, I am Flanky, bringing you hot topics like you know what it is. We had interesting takes, and we're probably going to have another one next week. Viennas and Russians. Who is stronger in a fight? Thank you for listening to 974. Stay sandy.
Hey, battle of the ingredients.
Flames.
The stove was on 6.
Yeah. I think they bend the cookies.
No. These are not edible.
Beery in my room.
Beery in the air. The cookies in the air.
Can I ask you a weird question? Okay. You see, I think that sometimes I also say things that make people feel weird. You know?
Tell us.
Do you think
Make us feel weird.
Do you think black people I'm a black person, very proud to be, and I want us to be free and have equal rights and all that stuff. Do you think that sometimes we also get way too emotional past the point of being impactful when we speak about certain things, especially when it comes to race? For instance, when you are dealing with somebody who is attacking your race and stuff like that, the one thing you can't afford to do is being emotional. Because once you're emotional, they have an upper hand on you.
Yes.
Right?
They got you.
So yeah, they get you. So the one thing when you're arguing with somebody, especially actually about anything, when you're arguing with somebody, you always need to keep a level of emotion so that you know that they don't get under your skin. Because once they get under your skin, they know exactly how to maneuver in order to rock you. And then after when you get rocked, the only thing you can say, cry and all that stuff. So do you think that sometimes as people of color, we also do get a little bit too emotional when we defend ourselves against this? Because we know we're right, but we still have to prove that we're right, especially to somebody who's clearly wrong. Like Mamra.
It's an inferiority complex that we suffer from, and we've suffered from it for a long time. Hence the other episode where we spoke about racial slurs. I made that whole example where I said, there's nothing you can say to a white person that can make them feel the way a black person feels when they say the N-word to them or the K-word to them. Internationally and here, nationally. They have found a trigger that emotionally destroys you. And it's genetic, it's embedded. They call you that thing, your whole day is ruined. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. Yes, we are fragile. Yes, we're allowed to be because of the trauma that we've gone through. But it's also a choice that we make. Do I keep choosing to live in this trauma? Bruh, me, if someone had called me that 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it would have rocked my world. But now I can look at that person and go, look at this peasant trying to
Honestly.
like trying to
You know,
who are you?
no. Do you know why it hurts
Who
when you
are
say
you?
it?
Peasant.
Do you know why it hurts when you say it? Because you're actually rich.
No,
Yes.
no, I don't mean it like that.
And then when
Yes.
you said, look at this person, you pointed down. So in your head, you are at your upstairs.
Yes.
But
From
who
the
are
castle.
these peasants?
Honestly.
And why are they trying to talk about
peasants. What does he want?
No,
Shekels there.
You could feel he was wearing a gown.
Yes, a robe.
Who are these
He's wearing
peasants
a golden robe.
talking about me downstairs?
He was on a balcony now.
Talking
What
about
is
me
this
downstairs.
peasant doing on my property?
Who gave you the
I won't lie.
entry
I'm on the
code?
peasant side.
I'm just on your side.
Hardy Grootman, let's work together.
Yeah, Pops.
Can I throw a spanner in the works, bro?
Some dusty change. Hey, yo, guys.
Who are these peasants?
You know what?
You know, I'll remind you of a conversation I actually said to you. And I think that was a very definitive moment for me. I remember I just gotten my learners. I just written my learners. I jumped into a taxi. It was around UJ. Jumped into a taxi. And there was a road rage incident between an Afrikaans guy in a bakkie and our taxi driver. And the Afrikaans guy was swearing. Our taxi driver didn't retaliate with swearing and pulling out a gun. And he said, Oksalayo, we bono. Uzofa, we bono.
Yes. Facts.
What the hell does that mean?
You're a boor and you'll die a boor.
He said,
Oh.
all that matters is that you are a boor and you are going to die a boor.
All your life.
Bruh, you make what you will of that.
Dog, that doesn't sound like an insult. But if you think deep down,
You see your hands, you go, yo.
Roy neck.
now you want options. What else can I be? I want to be Louis Schuster.
Bruh, he didn't swear back, he didn't fight, he didn't meet his energy. All he said to him, Oksalayo, you are a bono and you are going to die a bono. Damn. And he left it at that and drove off.
Bruh.
That's defining as well.
Okay, you know why I'm saying this, ne? Because certain things need to change in order for us to evolve. Actually, everything needs to change in order for us to evolve. I mean, the way we
stop giving power.
Yes.
The way we treat each other right now, wasn't the way we treated each other maybe 1,000 years ago. And it sounds like a faraway thing, but humanity is not that old. Like when you start changing things, that's when you realize what the power of our generation can be. For instance, like even this whole racial thing, it can't be treated the same way that it was, 20 years ago, or however many years ago. It's like changing something kind of tests how strong or durable a thing is. It's like if you say, okay, men, now when you pee, sit down.
Why are you laughing?
Haven't
Evolution.
we been?
No. A lot
It's
of men aren't.
comfortable. It's better. You don't wet the seats.
It's hygienic for the women that you share the house
Yes,
with.
also because who wants to be walking in puddles of pee in the night?
Also, you have a phone. It's better to be on a phone seated.
Also, do you know you can use the toilet bowl part as a
back seat.
as a table?
As
What?
kiss?
Sitting
Yes.
which way?
Wait, do
If you sit the other.
Pops, pops.
Then how are you gonna stop the door and someone accidentally?
Hello,
Who said, guys? Who said?
Daddy,
Who
Next
said?
thing you're
Toilet
gonna say-
ibulegile so you can
Can I
go
pose a
this way or
question?
that way.
Next thing you're gonna say, you flush with your chin.
To
Can I
avoid
ask
touching
a
it with your
question?
hands.
Can I ask a question?
Gems.
The way the toilet is set up, is for you to face that way, back to the tank. Now,
That's
wait.
what they say.
Wait, no, wait. Now, as a girl, I spend time on the toilet. Like you can be on your phone on the toilet. You'll take a pee, a number one, then you'll be on your just scrolling. Then how jiggy, the backside is saying we're outside. If you're facing the tank, where are the others falling?
Yes.
If you are
Yes.
facing your front to the back is looking at the front. Where are the guys going?
Marakiri's got
Where
a
are
cave.
these uncles falling?
They are careful.
Where are these uncles falling?
Farieda, toilet is shaped so. In a
Tell me
curvature.
But the
One
toilet
Lekaka
brush is gonna
going
work
to be
the day.
outside.
Yo,
So okay.
and it's gonna work on material.
Okay. So no.
The toilet brush is working that day.
Actual material.
Speaking up.
Wait, here's one thing. As gents, it's very healthy and hygienic to sit down when you pee, facing forward mostly.
Sure.
Then the other thing, right? And you'll see in my house. You even asked me, why do I have all those things in the bathrooms by my house? There's steps. Every toilet has a step.
Oh yeah.
But
I
you
also
actually
I have that now too.
Yeah.
You step on it, you finish everything
You should
inside
be
your
doing
stomach.
this though.
So our normal thingy position is like this.
Squatting, yes.
That's how we've been taking dumps forever.
That's
Then
how we
they
do it
created
in
the toilet. Now
Now
you're
you're
cacking
seated.
like this, which is not the natural way. So you must get this. I forgot what it's called, but it's a step.
Toilet stool.
Yeah. So you put your feet up so that when you thingy,
Falls
this thing
out.
goes down. That's why it's called what? Thabisо?
Step up to the sheets.
Step up.
It's a Locompo artist.
Step up to the shit.
Hey man.
Because sitting like this and can lead to sort of like
Indigestion.
yes, colon issues, this, that. So when you to get it fully out, you must be
Squatting.
That I understand, but the standing and sitting and peeing, I don't.
It's
get.
actually better because it
Guys,
catches
just
the bowl.
better.
All the peas in the bowl. You can't. You don't have to do this.
No, but you lift up all the seats, you pee, you take some disinfectant, so it must always be disinfected.
But sometimes when the pee hits the water, it bounces back.
Also,
Sit down so you can pee
what does
inside.
it matter?
What
What does
the
it
older
matter
you
to your
get, your pee
sexuality?
comes in installments, man.
But you can't face
I
that
never
way,
said
bruh.
anything about
What does it
sexuality.
matter to your sexuality or
I
your
never said-
manhood?
I
Sitting or
never said-
standing?
Why is
Oh,
it
it
wrong?
does matter.
Why is
What?
it wrong?
What?
Yeah,
Why is it wrong?
Not everyone can face the
We're not
table
you
side.
sit when you
Then
take a
let-
dump.
I'm
You're
saying-
not sitting.
Then
Yes,
let's
but
lay
I'm
down
saying
and shower.
You remember the point you were making,
But
which
that
is
was back to
structured like
front.
this. The thing he's saying is if I sit on the commode, ne,
Yes.
and I face the thing, the
Awa.
table thing like this.
Show me Mara.
For some of us, it's a problem because things will dip in the water.
What things?
Hold
them, put them to the side.
Thabisо.
Actually,
You
are
peeing.
swat.
You can't
Thabisо.
put it
You
to
are
the side, you are
swat.
peeing.
You are
in
swat.
winter. In winter.
You are
Wow,
swat.
My
What
brother,
is all?
especially in winter.
Oh, snap it.
Actually, you are peeing. You're not in number two.
Snap it.
You are literally urinating.
But that's
and then
fine.
you sit and you face that side where the water is at high rise.
Wow.
Yeah, because
not
if
understanding
you're
this.
worried about splashing,
No,
ne,
he's trying
ne,
to
do you
say-
know that
he's
when
trying
you
to say
flush,
his rice is pasmat.
Wait.
Whoa.
Let's have one conversation.
if you're worried about splashing and someone splashing, do you know when you flush, everything
That's
comes
why you
out
close
the
the toilet.
bowl.
You close the toilet.
Even
Also,
if you
how
close
do you
the
flush like
toilet,
this? Looking at
then
the
let's-
toilet. Are you mad?
If you're gonna sit down and pee, then let's lay in the shower once. Let's just
That is
change
not
the whole
same
game.
What do you
thing.
mean?
That
It's
is
not the
not the
same
same
size.
thing, dog.
Let's change the whole game then.
No, Shandra, that's not the same
No,
thing.
As a man.
Which is leading me. Which is
What?
leading
As a man.
This is
See,
leading me
that's
to
my
believe.
problem.
As a
This is
man.
leading me to believe Shandra looks at the toilet with the water splashing as he sees his shit go down.
You don't watch.
Farida, you must watch.
You don't
leave
watch.
things for other people. You
Yeah,
must
but you
make sure
can
everything's
close
gone.
and then you open. Why are you looking at it disappear? You
Yes,
want
you must.
particles in your face? That's how we get stomach bugs. We come here to work, you shucks.
Farida.
Oh, Farida.
No, but I'm saying it has nothing to do with your sexuality.
But at high
Yes.
rise, my brother, when you flush.
That means your drain has a blockage. Please get it checked out.
Quickly.
Farida,
Yes.
thank you for getting that off your chest,
It's
my
all right.
sister. Whew.
Get it off your chest, lay it to rest. Get it off your chest. We can help you the best. Get it off your chest.
You don't have to guess. Here on PNC, we're on the quest to help you relieve that stress.
Get it off your chest.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden sits when he pees.
Yes, that one I believe.
Who's Joe Biden?
Before Trump was Joe Biden.
Oh, the falling man.
You expect us to believe that guy stands when
He's
he
not
pees.
standing for anything.
You.
Hey there, PNC.
Oh.
Hello to everybody in the studio.
This is for Farieda.
I'm gonna go straight to the point. I'm male, 21.
No ways.
And man, I've been struggling with mental illness for the past 3 years now.
With what?
Mental
illness.
And now
Oh,
He's so 20
it's getting worse because for the past few months I've been very suicidal. And man, every day is just suicidal thoughts. I can't stop them. I don't know what's going on. Like I've been thinking about it every day. Luckily, I have people in the house, so I cannot really, and I have no one to talk to, like completely. All my aunties are just, all in our family are just women, and I can't really speak to women, man. And I don't have friends that can listen, you know what I mean? I don't have uncles, I don't have brother, I'm a firstborn. I need advices, man. I don't know. Because it's really getting worse. Really, really getting worse. Each and every day is not nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Please, there.
My brother, so far so good. Still alive, good. On a real note, though, so far so good. As long as you are fighting, you are doing well. And I'm glad that you have people around you. Whether you Farieda, Manya. Whether you think the help that you have or the support that you have is enough or not, at least you have support.
He does have support. It just says it's just female support.
Yes, and he can't talk to women.
But it's still support. But at least there's still people around him that love him. My brother, you're still alive. Like I said, as long as you're still alive, you're a bad suicidal la. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you the truth, bro. Like, as long as you're alive, at least you have an opportunity to keep on fighting. It's unfair for the people around you that love you, for you to kind of make them responsible for your life, because I can tell that maybe these people, if they love you, they know that you're going through this thing. It's sad, it's unfortunate, but yeah, bro, as long as you're still alive, just stay alive. Whatever you do, just stay alive. Even if you have suicidal thoughts, it's fine. Just let them stay thoughts. Don't do anything.
Yo, man. The brother, I forgot, did he tell us his name? He didn't. Nah?
Yeah, he didn't.
Look, man, you say this thing these are thoughts you're having every day. Do you realize the mind and the brain is such a powerful tool? It's like a computer, you can program it, right? So I get that you're having these suicidal thoughts daily, and they're getting more and more and they're increasing. That's because of the pattern that's in your brain. So you are constantly entertaining these thoughts, you're going through these thoughts. So every day it just keeps getting more and more. Do you realize you can start programming your brain or rewiring your brain to start thinking a different route? To start thinking less, not to completely shut it down, to start thinking less and start thinking, okay, during this time that I used to do this, what can I fill it with? Ziti is absolutely right. You are still alive, right? Your job must just be, let me get through today. Don't worry about next week. Don't worry about next month. Don't worry about next year. Worry about today. What can I do to ensure that I'm alive so I can battle this thing tomorrow, so I can battle this thing today? I'll also agree with Tsitsi. The pressure of you being helped doesn't fall on the ladies in your household. I know you're saying you feel misunderstood because you're in a house full of ladies, and you're the only male. My brother, we live in the biggest community in the world. It's called the world.
That's so true, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
There's billions of us.
Right now, you sent a voice note. There's one lady, there's 4 guys. We are just some of the 4 guys who can help you, and we're helping you digitally. There are people you can go and speak to at a church. There are people you can go and speak to at a community center. There's helplines, and I'm gonna ask the producer, Jason, who's currently gone to the fridge. I'm gonna ask him to put those numbers on the screen. Those are numbers of suicide lines that you can call, people that you can call who are willing, able, and ready to talk to. And even if a woman picks up, you can say, sorry, mama, I don't want to speak to a woman. Please, can I speak to a male? They will make provision for that. So when Jaka, I understand what you are going through, what you are living through. Sakhao is not to give up. This is a demonic spirit that is attacking you, and it's only waiting for one thing: your moment of weakness. Everybody you see out there in the world is going through something. Everyone is battling something every day. But you know what? Every day is a new battle, bro. So you wake up and you fight.
And if you wait long enough, you will die. So
No, that's real.
Don't rush the
Your turn will
Very
come.
wise,
yeah,
actually.
like if you wait long enough, you'll eventually die.
Also, a nice trick is to look at people that are doing worse than you. You know, I'm just saying, it's a nice trick. If you think that you are going through a lot, bro, go on TikTok, watch those people that don't have any limbs and they still getting through life, and you're like, how the hell is this person pushing through when there's nothing wrong with me? It's only my mind playing this trick on me. Go meet people in your family that are complaining, yo, I don't have nothing, they didn't eat the whole day. Look at them and be like, I'm doing better than this person.
My brother,
and then
please
cling on to something.
Yeah, please, support groups are important, because when you go to a support group, you'll understand that you are not the only one dealing with this. Right now, you feel alone. You say you live in a house full of people, but you feel alone. When you go to a support group, you start understanding that it's not just me who's going through this. You start hearing other people's stories. You start being counseled properly, because they know exactly what to counsel. So please, my brother, call this number 0800 567567. That is a suicide hotline.
Yeah.
It is 24/7. Even if you feel like this at 2 a.m., pick up the phone, phone them. It is a toll-free number. It is free. You don't need data or airtime or anything. Just call, my brother.
Let's give him a digital hug.
Yeah. This is for you.
Oh.
I did. I needed some love.
Next voice note.
Hey.
Yo, Pops.
Hey.
Pharoahfi and TT.
Yeah.
SHANRAY and THABISO Show. I hope you're good, guys. Hope you're good. Yes, guys, I want to get something off my chest. I've been dating this girl for 13 years, and I have a daughter, which is 10. So, guys, I just want to marry her. Wholeheartedly, I want to marry her. But then tell Itlakane, man, Itlakane didn't do a fit. Zare mutai young girl repeal it. Hey, you know, nowadays, lately, I can say, the way I think I'm thinking of ending a relationship. Because no, gotta get naturally. Gotta get naturally because cousins they get married and everything. Yeah, now it's just like my future. I know Tata now. Tata blind. No, I get say don't advise like already. But none is again an already. Get for the relationship be mshomo like Yamoto. I can lobola very fast because I'm not I can like a Korean rapila rekadi pasho. I felt like sharp cheaters.
Please, can I take this one? Yo, man.
Sorry, man. Please translate it first. Nah?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I was saying.
let me translate it first. So here's a gentleman who's been dating this woman for 13 years. They have a 10-year-old daughter together. He's kind of made it clear that he's not that much of a strong provider. So financially, he's not that well off. And he says he doesn't have the resources to marry her. He wants to desperately marry her. Like, he wants to pay lobola, which is what we do in our tradition where we pay dowry. And he obviously wants to pay for the wedding and marry her. But he can't afford it. And he's at the point where he is contemplating ending the relationship because maybe she can meet someone who will be able to give her those things faster. He only has enough money to provide, buy food, and buy clothes. That's as far as his financial strength will allow him to go. So the reason why I wanted to jump on this one is, bruh, if you look at our grandparents, if you look at our parents, look at their wedding pictures. Bruh, there's no Rolls Royces in the background. There's no drone shots. There's no catering by artistry chefs. It was
basically all the stuff that was at your wedding.
It was
pretty much.
It was the simplest.
There's no backflips.
Also, your itinerary was very on spot.
Yeah, said drone shots. I was like,
Catering by artistry.
Another first for me was at the
Everyone got a jacket.
How did they know our size?
What a surprise!
They had a designer by eye. But let me just turn around again. Okay, no, don't worry. Next week, but yeah, carry on.
My brother, don't listen to these clowns here. My brother, there's a saying in our culture, "Mahadi afeli," which means you never stop paying lobola, right? A lot of the times we'll go to lobola and the family will say, okay, cool, for our daughter, we want 50,000 rand. You as SHANRAY might only have 5,000. It doesn't mean the family saying, no, you can't afford to marry our daughter. They're basically saying, leave what you can now. And leading up to, you can keep coming and, oh, we are here. Here's another 2,000. Here's another 2,000. Bruh, even when you get to the 10K mark, you can still get married, but you still carry on paying lobola.
Deposit.
It's deposits. It's lay-by.
Lay-by.
My brother, if this is the love of your life, lay-by her. Be honest with...
Lay-by her.
I knew I did that.
No, you didn't. You knew nothing.
Lay by her, my brother.
Slowly but surely.
Be honest with the family. Be honest with her. Be honest with the family. Guys, there are couples where even the woman, and I know people like to trash each other about this, but there are couples where the woman helps her husband
pay the dowry.
Pay the dowry.
Yeah.
Right? So talk to your woman, talk to the family. Tell them, guys, I can only do this. Even if it means you can only put $200 a month, opt for that. $100, it doesn't matter. Opt for that. As long as your intentions are known that I want to marry this person. And your wedding doesn't have to be fancy, my brother. We live in an era where, yes, things are fancy because society, but there's no need.
How much is marrying someone at Home Affairs? It's like less than 200.
It's 76 rands.
Oh.
That's how much it costs to get married. 76 randa, njaka.
Everything else is for other people.
Yes, and you and your woman can discuss it, whole baby. Right now we're gonna do 76 rand. When we can afford, that's what we did. Hence, back to the beginning of the episode. When Toy and I had that private ceremony, that's all we could afford.
With drones. That's all you could afford with drones.
The first one. And it took us, 3 years later to actually have, and even then, that wasn't a ceremony, it was a membeso. But it still, we had to accumulate, we had to make provision. And next year will be the big what, because again, we must take time, we must accumulate, we must, So yes, that didn't stop me. I didn't go, I'm going to wait until. No. Get the process going, my brother. Get the ball rolling. Do the 76 run. Save up until, even if it means you only do the twang, dancing in the street in the next 5 years, it's fine. You have the love of your life. Lay by her.
Hey.
Can I add on that?
Add it.
Because the brother said something that struck me, ne? And this is a very common thing amongst men. Because he's thinking about letting her go so she can find someone else, which is all fine and well, my brother. She can find happiness. My biggest issue here is you don't value yourself. Wait, listen to me, my brother. This woman, she already gave you a daughter, ne? You might feel like you don't have the money. She's with you currently. God loves you. Your daughter loves you. This woman loves you. The fact that you wanted to find happiness outside, you're even willing to sacrifice what you want. So you are considering yourself outside of this relationship as a entity that doesn't matter. My brother, you are necessary. You are loved.
Yes.
You are probably appreciated.
Yes.
Don't feel like someone else, because they have whatever they have, they can make her as happy. That's fine. What about you, my brother?
Yes.
What do you want? So if it takes 10 years, you can do it
no
like
one's going to
Pops.
love her like you, bro.
Yes.
20 years.
So don't think for a second it'll be better if someone else loves her.
Yes,
My
because some
brother.
peasant is going to come just because he's got a little bit more money than you. He's still a peasant.
Can you
Wait, I want to echo what you said.
Can you use the money from, like, if he waits 10 years and then, I don't know how old his daughter is now, but and then use that money from that labora?
No, man.
You can't do that.
No, they usually use the lobola money for the wedding.
I want to echo what you said, ne? But I want to have a slightly different perspective on that. I don't think he doesn't value himself. I think this voice note might be the only voice note or the first voice note where I hear true love.
Yeah, that's how much he loves her, bro.
He's willing to
He loves her so much that he can recognize when that maybe I must let it go. Everybody, if you love something, you must let it go. And then if it returns, then it's real love. This man, he loves her so much that he's willing to let it go so that it can find happiness and be happy, because he really wants to see her happy. And he can afford to
give her the
happiness that he believes that he deserves.
Yeah. So he feels like he's in the way.
Yes. Do you know how much honesty? Do you know how much honesty and love it takes? There's a lot of us in relationships, not us. Let me not say us, but there's a lot of people in relationships that feel like they're holding their partners back, but they don't have the courage to tell the truth to themselves and say, you know what? Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to leave. Maybe we need to break up. Maybe this needs to end. This brother, bruh. Oh, my brother. This is the realest brother ever.
Next voice note, maestro.
Dimalang. E re ile dumedise ba tlhang ka screening le ba sa tlhaeng. Ke dumediste le guest ya lona e lo e teng, ha ile hore e teng mo tsatsing la gompieno. Nje kopa advice, guys. Like ke student and ke tsa tete ya ka mo CUT ka mole awa.
CUT.
I've been saving money ever since ke tsumula varsity. Ntse ke batla go bala ka ntle, ntse ke sa batla go bala ka mo ga ntlo because se ke le tired ya go bala ka mo ntlong. So ntse ke save a tšhelete ka NSFAS like each and every month. Like every month ne ke khona go reka ma cement e one. Like ke tla leletsa fela. Then now ke feditse a ga backroom aka. It's time for me to move in ka mo ka morenya ka kontle. Malomaka ba mo hladile ne. Ona dula ko mosading. Now a ma hladile mo na dula ko mosading. Family ne suggest gore ne ha go ba le ka morenya ka e ka ntle. Na ke tla go bala ka mo ntlong. So like I feel like all my hard work and all my sacrifices since ke di etsa ile ko varsity. Ke itima monate ke batla go ikagala go mo. I feel like and then
you again.
Se ke feelang ka re a ke sa batla lo a hae nna because ke kwatile. like zama go bua ba no, it's only temporary. But temporary, I think it's been 5 months and motho a sa batle go tloha. Eish, kopa advice guys. Because ha ke sana le motivation ya hae le bononyana.
Okay, please.
Translation.
Please translate.
Please translate.
This brother says he's a student and he doesn't want to sleep in the house. So he's been saving his NSFAS money. And with every month, he's been able to purchase cement, right? And bricks. So things to make an outside house. So he's built the house and it's time for him to move in. Jiggy, his uncle, has now decided he's separated from his person. And the family's decided he can use the back room. The brother says, oh, we're not my hard work. Every month I was keeping myself to myself, giving myself nothing because others are eating nice. Now my uncle is here. It's been 5 months. They said it's temporary. What do I do?
So you get the gist.
I get the gist.
Yeah.
This man saved money, bro. He denied himself a lifestyle he wanted to live.
A varsity lifestyle, because that's what your NSFAS money is for. Your NSFAS money is basically a stipend from the government to say, this money must buy you food every month and it must pay for your rent at your student res accommodation. And he said CUT. I don't know what CUT. I know UCT. I don't know if CUT.
Did he say C or TUT?
He sounded like CUT.
CUT.
Is it Cape University of Technology?
So it's in Bloom.
What's it called?
Central
University
University.
of Technology.
Yeah. So out of town. So they actually give you provision to get a good rental place.
Yeah.
So that man has been taking that money and instead he bought himself bricks and cement and decided he's going to build himself an outside room at home. Then the family, the uncle, I don't know what he was doing, being a Los Voros or whatever.
It sounds like
He got dumped.
He got dumped.
Yeah.
He got dumped. And it sounds like the uncle was living where the wife was. So where he got
nowhere to
dumped, he
go.
was not a breadwinner. Because he was kicked back home.
He was just eating bread.
At home, the meeting was, hey, let's let him stay in there. This man was about to do a housewarming or a room warming. Nah? Like he was about, like reborn, like he had already told the church.
His friends were coming.
I'm doing a room warming.
Bruh, he started a new relationship. He told the chick, listen, don't worry, I've got a place.
Got my own place.
Also,
Now he looks like a liar in front of that woman because 5 months. So yeah, bro, for 5 months now, what was supposed to be a temporary situation, uncle is living there, it seems indefinitely. So he's basically asking us what to do.
It's also asking the uncle to move in the house is also weird.
No,
there can't be two lions.
Uncle must
in
find
one
somewhere
place.
else to go.
It's not weird. It's not weird, and I'll tell you why. This guy is the future of the family, right? Because he's studying. He built that room so he can have a place to stay and a place to study. Uncle, hard. Usually when people are going through stuff, guys, you give them 1 to 3 months. After 3 months, you must start sorting yourself out. You can crash at my house. Yeah, I'm going through a tough time. Okay, sharp. A month, 2 months, 3 months. After the 3-month mark, my brother,
you have to go.
Now you are a resident. 5 months, half a year. We're entering the 6th month now. It's month end now. So it's month 6 now. You haven't made a plan.
As a man.
Bro, you need to move. My varsity is going. I need the room because I need space. Bro, I need to be studying at odd hours. I need to do things. So my advice is he needs to call a family meeting to tell the uncle to come out. He needs to go in now. He needs his space, bro. He's a young, developing man. He's discovering himself. He wants to discover things with
other people.
But most importantly, he needs the space so that he can better his life. The family he's having the meeting with, he must tell them, guys, I am the guy who's gonna get us out of here. But I need the support. I need to go and study so I can make something of myself.
This guy came back here.
This guy's back here. He's probably drinking here, chilling here, bringing the people he got dumped for here.
Yes.
What if he christened that room?
He did.
5 months. 5 months.
Yeah,
everything in there is old.
How many beans have been in there?
Hello.
And then?
No, I'm just saying, but his first mistake was, bro, you should have just then went and lived that, because university is an experience that you only get.
This man was being smart.
Yes,
So
I
this boy
understand
was
that,
smart,
He was smart, but he miscalculated.
No, he
And the
didn't. The
miscalculation-
family was being selfish enough to give the child less of a say on a room that he built with his money.
Yes, but this is the thing when you're in a family. You are not the leader of the family. And when there's other people who have higher authority than you, right? And it's not your house. It's not your land. The land is not in your name. So you are not the one making the final call. There are other
But
people.
you watched me. You watched me by the
I
I
really disagree with anybody. I will try to understand you, but this one, I totally disagree. This guy made a conscious decision to take money that could have been given to some rental place and could have been given to develop some other person's
told
house.
them when
and
before he
he
did this, he
developed
didn't do
his
this by
own
surprise.
house.
It wasn't secret.
This guy is not gonna stay there forever. This guy's not gonna stay there forever.
Mm-hmm.
When he leaves that house is an addition to his own homestead. Those people will have an extra room that has extra things, whatever it is that they have, but it will be something that will edify the living space of his own household and not have been given to rent for some other person to live the same lifestyle. He's doing that for his family. Short term, long term. This guy, once he studies and he finishes at CUT, he goes and he does some other stuff. Hey, man.
There.
CUT, wherever he's studying. Once he leaves there, the household has something to live with.
Yes.
This is the smartest student I've ever heard.
Yeah, cheese babies. Whew. What a heavy, get it off your chest.
Yeah, I know.
Out of all of them, this was probably the heaviest one.
This one made us fight.
Suicide.
Love aside.
Losing the love of your life.
Love aside.
And Konje, what's it called in Jerusalem? Building hijackers.
Yes.
Your uncle is a building hijacker.
He hijacked your
He's
your
not
stuff.
real.
He's lucky Kunene.
Hi, cheese babies. That's all we have time for today. Thank you for tuning into this very special episode of PNC. Farieda.
Yes.
Blakamo. I grew adapt. Adapt. Blakamo.
You win.
Plug something.
You don't have
Plug something.
Catch me on.
I'm here. Catch me here.
Plug something.
Sing wena plaka bana mabang Farieda.
Give a plug, okay?
Who has a show? Who has a show on?
Right.
There we go.
On the 3rd of October, we've got SHANRAY, come I tell you, the one-man show. Then on the 8th of November, we have Mpho presents THABISO Mhlongo's one-man show. Then next year, on the 26th of February, 2026, 28th of February, 2026, we've got TSISTI's one-man show. What is it called?
Staying alive.
Stay alive! Because that's where we're going to be.
Hey, invite that brood to the show.
Yes, please come to the show. Actually, that's something for you to look forward to.
When I think you need motivation, step by step by step. Let's say next year, 28 February,
Right.
come to Lyric Theatre for free for you.
Yeah.
For
Come
free.
backstage.
Backstage
You have
pass.
Yeah.
2 tickets for free for you. Come to the show. But you must just validate to yourself. Say, I'm the guy.
So please inbox the PNC
Please.
account
Yes.
on Instagram or TikTok and say that.
In a video.
Yeah.
And you'll get your 2 backstage passes.
Yeah,
for
come
the show.
through to the show. Trust me, my brother. We will give you a reason to live. This life is beautiful, my brother, and we want you to experience it. We want to experience it with you. On this Sunday, this coming Sunday.
It's a big one.
There we
It's a
go.
big one.
There we
Buffet
go.
too.
Sassol back.
We are
We
about
out
to nut.
here.
We are about to nut in your house.
Aye.
sorry.
What's going on? What's happening? We were doing fine. Yo, not house this Sunday, but you have to please come. So we'll be there. Hi, I don't know about us doing other things in people's houses.
I want to hear where this is going. Please continue.
I agree. We are at the nut house in Sassolbeck. Tickets are at Quicket or at the you just go to Nut House if you live in Sasolburg and you purchase your tickets there. The show will start at 4:30, right? The show will start at 4:30, so please make sure that you're early. Tickets are selling very, very quickly. Go to the Nut House, go to Quicket and get your Nut House tickets. It's PNC at the Nut House. It's myself, SHANRAY van Wyk, Mpho Modikoane. It's THABISO, it's Farieda, Pharoahfi. It's Dylan Olifant and the one and only you, our guest.
Yes.
So let us nut in your house.
Aye, man.
I hope you come.
On that thick note,
Stop
Titi was right. There are only 100 tickets left. So if you are in the Sasolburg area, if you're in the Val, please join us at the Night House.
Night House in
at
the Nut House.
All right. This tonight. Join us at Nut House. We will see you there. First come, first serve.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Give out the
Leona.
Yo, guys,
Chiller's punch. Imunati.
All decent Martha's cheese babies, cheese girls, cheese boys, wherever you are with your cheese pan your place up. If you like what you just seen right now pan PNC, you better like, you better subscribe, you better set up that notification so every time a new episode come, you not miss out on the good things. Blow, 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 blow. Why?